So I ask again, what exactly are you doing online? What is your purpose for being online, for being on the internet? Is it to just scroll, watch pictures, watch videos, laugh, look at people's lifestyle, admire them? When you can be that person, when you can be that person you admire so much, okay? The first thing you need to do is to realize what exactly you're doing online. Are you the consumer or you want to give out to the society? You have a lot of potentials in you. You have a lot that you have not even touched, and you cannot know what you're capable of doing until you take that leap of faith, until you take that bold step. That first step is usually the hardest. The first step is usually the hardest step to take ever. But until you have come to realize, until you are tired of your financial situation, until you are tired of your financial position where you have been over the years, there is one thing I realized this 2025. I am so sure that if you put your mind to whatever you want to do this year, you will do it. Because there is this drive, there is this thing that pushes me. I don't know if it happens to all of us, but there's this thing in me. Before the year started, I knew I needed to make money. I knew I need financial stability. But the drive was not as hard as it is. When the year started, there's this thing that keeps pushing me, like, if you don't do it, you must do it. The kind of, you don't have a choice, you must do it. Now that is what has been driving me. It has been pushing, and I think I like the fact that it keeps pushing me to do better. Okay, so this year promises to be that year. This year promises to be that year you have always sought for financial breakthrough. You can do it. It is doable. There is nothing that cannot be done. Because if you have watched the stories of great people, millionaires, billionaires, you would discover that when they took the first step, it was funny, right? It was funny to you, to people that were close to them. It was funny even to them. Maybe, all right, your step towards getting to where you want to be might be funny even to you. There was a day I was making my financial plan for the year 2025, and I was like, I want to make 50 million naira this year. It was funny, all right? It was very funny. I had to laugh at it. I laughed at the plan, but do you know that these things can be done? All right, there is so much in store for us. There is so much that can be done. You will never know until you put your mind to it, until you put the first foot forward. You can never know what you're capable of becoming. You can never know what your potentials are until you take that first leap of faith, until you take that hardest first step. All right, standing before the camera was a very big deal for me. All right, if you look at my videos, it has been here and there, but I have already made up my mind that I'm not going back on this journey. Okay, I'm not going back on this journey. I have started, and I'm going to continue, because I have discovered that I am very good at starting things and not doing them. I'm very good at starting things and stopping them halfway. So this year I have told myself that I must get to the root of this. I must get to where I want to be. I have given myself that task, and I'm going to do it. I am going to keep doing it. Even if it doesn't make sense now, it will make sense eventually. All right, it will make sense eventually, because I don't want to have that belief about myself that I am good at starting things and not doing them and not being consistent with them. So I want to be very consistent with everything I'm doing. I want to be consistent with my life. I want to be consistent with changing my story. I want to be consistent with every aspect of my life. Everything, my character, working on myself, my habits. I need to be very, very consistent. And you cannot be consistent. It is a deliberate step you need to take. Everybody wants to change their life. There is that inner drive to get better in a particular aspect of your life, or to move to the next level. or to build your life financially, to stop playing with your potential. But the sad truth is, many people never really change. It just doesn't happen. People fail to realize that a vital element of effective change is your mindset. Your quest for change will confront so many aspects of your life, beginning with your mindset. You have to come to terms with the fact that you are not that great. Okay? You are not that great. You are not as great as you think yourself. You need to be humble while realizing that you need to change your life. You need to be humble while taking steps towards changing your life. It bruises your ego. It tampers with your self-worth. It does a lot of things to you that you wouldn't expect it to do to you. You need to realize that who you are at the moment is not who you want to be forever. It's not who you dream to be. You need to realize that you could be better. You can do better. Your business can be better. Your life can be better. Your finance can be better than where it is right now. And before you come to that realization, you have to be humble. You need to be humble. You need to change your mindset. All right? You need to realize that you have to break out from some certain habits. There were habits you were doing. There were things you were so used to doing. You have to break out from them. Change does not come easy. Change comes with a lot of confrontations. Change comes with a lot of embarrassment. Change comes with a lot of things that you need to drop. A lot of habits that were your habits. You need to drop them. And to move ahead, you have to take that bold step. Okay? Let me give you a little example of something. All right? Before I would begin this 30-day challenge, I had already given myself some tasks. Okay? There were certain things I was not doing in my personal life. Okay? There are things I don't do in my personal life. Okay? But I have given myself that task that I need to get these things done. And what do I have to tell you? I have been doing it. Okay? I have been doing it. And if I can do it, now this is my personal life. It has nothing to do with my finance. It just has to do with my daily activities. Okay? And if I have been doing it, it means you too can do it. It means I have put my mind to it. It means I have made deliberate efforts, all right, to be able to get that thing done. That is because I have disciplined myself. I have trained myself. Okay? So if I can do it, if I can achieve that particular thing, I think I can do everything concerning my life that I have set to do. Everybody has something they want to achieve silently. Okay, silently. But it takes only a few people to go ahead and put that to work.